On we go. This is the foreword. The foreword merely tells you what you're going to do and why. The Murphy system of horizontal composition was developed to satisfy the working musician's need for a theory method which would enable him to express freely his own musical ideas. Not my ideas, yours. It is a simplified and highly accurate method of counting or spacing all of the horizontal and vertical intervals used in modern music. Of greatest importance to the creative musician is the fact that it is designed to utilize in every possible form any or all of the intervals found in music, including any of the structures employed in the regular systems. This makes it possible to write music in any accepted idiom or to deviate from it in any degree from slightly to completely. Therefore, it can be applied to any existing type of music, any style of music, or it can be the basis for complete originality. It is merely a question of musical architecture. The student of this system has a wide range for self-expression, from conforming to standard practices or unhampered by the usual restrictions to composing in extremely free forms. The method begins with a series of horizontal root lines based on equal intervals, which we'll get into, in which every root tone is a tonic. It continues to develop until in the advanced theory section it becomes a complete equal interval system involving all intervals, vertical as well as horizontal, in all possible combinations. It does not at any time depend on a tone row or any other type of serialization. We go to an entirely different system which relates to the interaction of any two or more tones. Unlike other restrictive methods, we have absolute freedom in the choice and application of all available materials. As an indication of the freedom allowed within the framework of 12 equal intervals, we can, depending on the pattern, use some of them, most of them, or all of them, or as some of the students say, or none of them. Any theory method based on pre-selected and unchangeable successions of tones, such as tone rows or serialization, is restricted to original composition and cannot be used for arrangements of popular or standard music. The Murphy system provides the working knowledge and the tools for both composing and arranging and performs with equal facility in either category. The system quickly and naturally eliminates the confusion caused by whole tones and half tones, whatever they are. There are no accidentals or altered tones in its formal structure, but it is possible to get some altered tones enharmonically. This is like spelling cat with a K, K-A-T. It makes no difference in the actual sound. There is no key as such, all root tones being of equal importance, but we can have a tonal center if required, which will serve the same general purpose. For the most part, the structural design of this system consists of horizontal patterns. To listen to music that way, you ought to write it that way. Why write it this way? Using various root lines as a basis. This changes the normal interval relation and can readily be detected by the ear. In fact, one almost immediately sees the logic of working with equal intervals, which are constant and recognizable, rather than with the unequal intervals found in a key, which are not. Even though the methods used here are unorthodox from a traditional point of view, the resulting music in its less complicated forms can be followed without difficulty, and it is quite evident that the tonal relations are architecturally correct. No mathematical formulas are involved. The figures used throughout the course are merely symbols indicating the exact horizontal and vertical intervals. We use bilingual symbols for certain intervals where diatonic and equal interval theory produce identical sounds. Where there is no diatonic equivalent, only equal interval symbols are used. The course of study presents an unconventional approach to music, and we learn by playing and listening, comparing and analyzing, and checking and rechecking against the previous lessons. For this reason, it is important to study all the charts until they are fully understood. Play every note over and over again on the piano. You have one, I know, or a synth. Carefully observing where each and every tone originates in the direction it takes on a horizontal plane and progressing to the following tones. By using the text in this way, you will find this is the easiest and most practical course of instruction imaginable, and that it teaches the things we need to know and nothing else. Another item of importance, this system does not teach any style. Whoever absorbs the knowledge available in the course and masters the method of producing patterns will evolve his or her own style of playing or writing music. The graduates of this system are creative individualists. That's the logo. EIS, Equal Interval System. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now we can go.